Good morning, students. From today we are starting revision. Up to now we have completed our syllabus, and now we are starting the revision. And I am taking first chapter. The name of first chapter is real numbers. Real numbers. You know what is real? What are real numbers? Real number is the collection of all rational and irrational numbers. But now, what is rational number? A number of the form p by q, where p and q are integers and q is not equal to 0, is called a rational number. Or if you see the decimal representation of rational numbers, then they are either terminating or non-terminating repeating decimal. And irrational numbers like root 2, root 3, root 7, or if you see the decimal representation, then it is non-terminating, non-repeating decimal. All non-terminating, non-repeating decimals represents rational numbers. Now some terms that you should know before starting the exercise. First is algorithm. What is algorithm? Algorithm is a series of well-defined steps for solving a problem. If you want to solve a problem, then which steps you are using to solve that problem, that is algorithm. And next is lemma. It is a proven statement used for proving another statement. Means for this lemma, it is a proven statement. There is no need to give the proof of that. It helps to prove the other statements. Now next is Euclid division lemma. Euclid division lemma. This is not a new thing for you. Earlier also you have studied about it. Euclid division lemma. In junior classes you have studied that dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. This is also same. See how Euclid is the name of a mathematician you know very well, and he has given us lemma related to division. You know, for division how many numbers are needed? 2 numbers are needed. Let us take 2 numbers are a and b, where a is greater than b. Then if you will divide a by b, then there exists whole numbers q and r such that a is equal to bq plus r. See, this is our dividend, this is divisor, and this is quotient. Dividend is equal to, what is dividend here? A. What is divisor? B. What is quotient? Q. Plus remainder means r. A is equal to bq plus r. This is our Euclid division lemma. That if a and b are 2 positive integers, then there exist whole numbers q and r such that with a is equal to bq plus r. Where what is q and r? Where q is greater than equal to 0 means q is a whole number. And what is r? R is greater than equal to 0 but strictly less than b. This remainder is always less than divisor. It may be 0, it may be more than 0, but less than the divisor. This is the condition for q and r. So what is Euclid division lemma? A is equal to bq plus r. Now next is Euclid division algorithm. Euclid division algorithm is based on the Euclid division lemma, and if you want to find the SCF of 2 numbers, then which steps we will use for that is called algorithm here. Like suppose 2 numbers are here. Let us take the numbers are. The numbers are 135 and 225. Find the SCF of these numbers. If you want to find the SCF of these numbers by Euclid division algorithm, how we will find? First we will do here rough work. 225 we will write inside and 135 outside. 135 ones are 135. What will come? 90. Now we will find 90 outside and 135 inside. 90 ones are 90, 45. Now 45 will be the divisor, 45 twos are 90. This will be here. So by Euclid division algorithm, how we will find SCFC? By Euclid division algorithm, we will apply lemma. Euclid division lemma on these two numbers first. On these two numbers. So what we will write? Dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. What is remainder here? 90. So we have applied Euclid division lemma on these two numbers. Now see, is remainder is 0? No. Remainder is not 0. So we will apply again Euclid division lemma on 90, this remainder and divisor, that is 90 and 35. Now this is our dividend. 135 is equal to 90 into 1 plus 45. Now see again here, is remainder is 0? No. So we will apply again Euclid division lemma on 45 and 90. So again we will write dividend is equal to divisor multiply quotient plus remainder. Remainder is here what? 0 is the remainder here. So now remainder is 0. As remainder is equal to 0, therefore SCF will be what? What is the last divisor here? 45. So SCF will be 45. So in this way, Euclid division algorithm is steps to find SCF. Here problem is to find the SCF. And we have applied again and again Euclid division lemma till remainder comes 0. Let us take next question now. Show that any positive odd integer is of the form 6q plus 1 or 6q plus 3 or 6q plus 5, where q is some integer. This is the question, second question. Show that any positive odd integer is of the form 6q plus 1 or 6q plus 3 or 6q plus 5. So how we will do this? We will apply here. See what is the form here? bq plus r. bq plus r. Any positive odd integer is of this form. So what is the divisor here? You can see from here 6. We will apply here Euclid division lemma. Let a be the positive integer and b is equal to 6. Divisor is 6 here. Then by Euclid division lemma, see a is the divisor here. A is the positive integer and divisor is 6 here. Then there will be some quotient and remainder such that a is equal to 6q plus r. A is equal to 6q plus r. Where what is q? Where, see, if you are dividing a positive integer by positive integer, then quotient may be what? It may be 0, it may be 1, it may be any whole number. Where q is a whole number. And r and possible remainders. Possible remainders are, see what is the divisor here? 6. Remainder may be 0, may be 1, may be 2, may be 3, may be 4, may be 5. From 0 to 5 remainder may be any. And now one by one we will take the remainder. One by one we will take the remainder. If Q is equal to, if R is equal to 0, if remainder is 0, then A is equal to 6Q plus R. R I am taking 0. A is equal to 6Q plus 0 means A is equal to 6Q. And see, it is divisible by 2, which is even. Now second remainder I am taking. If R is 1, then A is equal to 6Q plus 1. See, this is divisible by 2, but it is not divisible by 2. So we will say which is odd. Which is odd. Now third remainder is 2. If R is equal to 2, then A is equal to 6Q plus 2, which is even. See, both are divisible by 2. If R is equal to 3, A is equal to 6Q plus 3, which is odd. See, this is divisible by 2, but it is not. If R is 4, then A is equal to 6Q plus 4, which is even. If R is 5, then A is equal to 6Q plus 5, which is odd. Hence, now see where odd is coming. Where 6Q plus 1, 6Q plus 3, 6Q plus 5. And this he was asking. Hence, any positive integer, any positive odd integer is either of the form 6Q plus 1 or 6Q plus 3 or 6Q plus 5. This we want to prove. So you can do these sums. So today we will complete the work exercise 1.1. Okay, thank you.